Hello, y'all. So here we are again with another walk and chat at the depot. I recently made a video on Psalm 119, and that was pretty good. It took about 21 minutes to do that. I probably would have took 20 if I didn't hang up on a couple words. So I don't know how long this is going to take. I'm trying to get in 3 good laps here. And I remember last year about this time kind of feeling a little miserable because 3 days from this point I would be starting another job. It was a short job, shortest security job I've ever had. But it paid the bills even at $12 an hour. I didn't want to go for all that, but being that they offered and it was a job, I just went for it. And it wasn't that far away from where I lived, so I went for it. And if it was a little further than that, I was like, nah, I'll do something else. But I determined in my mind that I didn't want to get paid no $10 or $12 because that's what I got paid when I first got here. And cost of living's been going up since that time. But I just went ahead and went for that. And I shouldn't have really, but I just did. And so my unemployment kind of ended up that I had to report how much I was making and everything. And so they cut the unemployment off, which was fine with me because I didn't want to have to rely on unemployment. I'd rather have a job, relying on the job, But being, you pay it in, you get it back, so that's a good thing. So I'm just noticing that I notice too many things, not having to work right now, and you go out here and you try to sign up for other things, make applications, other things like that, and you wait for somebody to call, and they never call, because nowadays everybody does applications online. I remember whenever I was younger, I had to go everywhere just to find a job. I had to go here, there, and fill out applications. And some, they wanted work history and all that. Highest grade completed, high school, GED, diploma, other experiences. Tech school, did you do that? No. I want to see how smart you are. I'm like, why in the world are you asking me all this for this job that really doesn't do a whole lot? Too much information I have to give for not doing a whole lot. But anyway, that's just the way it is. Alright, is this Armor Stream? Huh? Sorry. Hey John, how you doing? I guess something going on over here. I don't know what it is. Oh, that's that plastic flapping. I hope it don't start raining on me. But anyway, I gotta say, I'm trying not to be, y'all. I just am. I'm trying to get out of the phase of I'm trying to get out of the phase of being depressed. I just felt like I tried my best to do the job that I did. I wasn't perfect at it, sorry. Hello there, Yadav. But I tried. I don't know what I did wrong. Don't know why they let me go. But then again, too, I'm trying to get away from all that and just move on and you know, just deal with things best I can. But I just feel this depression at times creeping up on me, and you know, I'm always trying to check my heart rate and stuff like that, you know, and my hand kind of twitches a little bit. It's always done that. My fingers. There goes the train. But Gandhi did? Gandhi did what? Jeez. Dragon. But I'm just trying my best to get through it. You know, hoping and praying the Lord has something else for me, better than what I had. I kind of felt it in my heart right when I got the news the other Monday, and it was like, Lord, don't worry, I got something better for you. I'm like, okay, I want it now though. I want it right now. Gotta have it now, because I need to earn money. But nope, not yet. But I was really thankful last night when my check came in. $500. I didn't think I was going to get anything, but the way the week ended, I already had some time in, so that was a good thing. And they also gave me money back for my uniforms. So, man, whoo, noisy. Around this corner right here. Start walking away from it as it leaves, and that noise should start going away. I wonder what was behind here. Other than the gate. Meter box. Still no UPC code, or QR code rather. Here we are, second lap. I figure, like I did the other day, I said the same thing. Can't walk around the hospital no more. I can walk around the depot. Filling in here. As long as it don't start raining on me. But good thing we got this shed right there, mostly in the middle. The middle would be a little further up that way, but that's fine. People have picnics and stuff over here, and there was a couple of homeless people, a boy and a girl, who came to the hospital quite often. And there are times I had to run them off, and like, well, you came in, you saw the doctor, the nurses want me to get you to go because there's nothing else to do for you, and I hated doing that. They used to stay here whenever it was warmer. I think this is one of the chairs that used to be over there at the depot area. And so they got these huge picnic tables. I mean, these are some, oh my gosh, I can't lift it, they're so heavy. These suckers are big and thick. Didn't have a pallet jack to move these suckers. Hello, hail from Chokin region. I guess you mean hello. Oh, it's probably in a Mejiwani. Could be Mejiwani. I don't know. I was wanting to do a little bit of. Wait. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Yep. You too. Don't think so though. I'll just do this. Remove. How about that? Throwing all that nasty stuff on my darn videos. No, I did it. Sorry. See you later. Hey, laughing your butt off now, huh? Somebody's smoking marijuana. Boy, gotta get my yawn in. I think several days ago we went down there and saw the martial arts place. I think we did. That's where me and my son went, martial arts. Back 10 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, 11 years ago. 11 maybe. But anyway, it was a real nice place. The instructor passed away about not long ago. So me and him were pretty close, good friends. And ways. Nice little walk. Nice little walk. I'm trying to think of how much I used to walk when I was in the hospital. Probably not as much as I'm walking now. But I did do some paces. There were some nights I think I probably walked a little bit more than these 3 laps. And always going to call somebody calling me about turning the temperatures down in the operating rooms, and somebody calling me about checking on somebody outside or in the lobby, or somebody trying to come in or somebody trying to go out. The nurse is not feeling safe, questioning people, feeling uncomfortable. Wow, that's ironic, isn't it? I had to ease their uncomfortableness by doing whatever they wanted me to do, and yet somebody says I made them feel uncomfortable. That's not the official report, but it was at one time. I have never seen the tracks, those empty, other than that train over there, that line of trains over there. I've never seen this. I believe that's the first time I've seen everything that clear. I believe so. I wonder how we're looking at all those. See, we're running to East Etowah over there. See those houses on the hill there. And beyond that, further back you go, there's like Star Mountain. Wow, you can see more. That haze of that cloud over there. I can't even see that cloud. I can see it through the camera though. It's an angel with wings. Somebody might say. Ooh, look, it's Rocky Top. Or Hobby Dobby. Indians on it now, so it's far. Hobby Dobbies. I don't know if that's an insult or what. If it is, then I'm trying to insult the fuck. I just don't know what else to call it. But in most cases, it's Rocky Top. Might go over there and buy me a candy bar. And Snickers with almonds. Not Snickers, but Hershey bars with almonds in it. Well, no, I don't have to do all that. I got almonds at home. Take what do you call those? Those little wafers that got chocolate on them. Nutty Buddies. And a handful of almonds, and that'd be just about the same. I was raised on Nutty Buddies. My grandma, when we stayed with her back in, what was it, 85, 86, something like that, 86, 87 something, when we moved from Conway. We stayed in Conway about 9, 10 months in South Carolina. Then we moved back to Manning, and she used to buy us oranges, raisins, peanut sausages, Nutty Buddies. But she always had peanut sausages. Oh my gosh, we grew up on peanut sausages. Whenever we were kids, me and my sister, me and my sister couldn't say Vienna sausages, so we said Dietz, because my dad told us they were dog dicks, so we couldn't say dog dicks, so we said Dietz. And so whenever we told Nana we wanted some Dietz, Nana also Dietz, you got any Dietz? Oh, so she's like, yeah, there's some Dietz, look in the cabinet. So I grew up thinking they were called Dietz until one day I actually looked at the can and it said Vienna sausages. So because of my dad, me and my sister were calling them Dietz. My sister used to like to take them and mush them up with a fork. I didn't like all that. I liked them just like they were. You're behind me? Where you at? I don't see you. Catch up. Ooh, in the tree. You're freaking me out now. What tree? Squirrel! No. I'm joking, don't worry, I'm sorry, it's okay. I mean, it's possible. People get up in the trees and wait for somebody unawares to come around, walking around. They jump out, rah, scare him. You'd probably give me a heart attack. I hope you stay safe and have a good New Year, lovely. Oh, you too. Thank you. Appreciate that. I hope my New Year is full of me getting a better job. And I hope yours is you getting a raise at your job. How about that? One more lap. But it really does. I have to say, having a job, having something to do, having a routine that you do every day, whether it's sleeping to go to that job or whether it's the job itself, really, really does a lot on your mental state. Because as long as you know you have something to do, you have a routine, it really does help. In my case, it really helped. But at this point right now, like it did last year, it's really messing with me. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. As I said, hopefully you have a better paying one. I mean, hopefully you get a raise at the end of the year is what I'm trying to say. But we shall see. We shall see. It's ironic. Last year, 3 days from now, 362 days ago, I started a security job. So, like I said, it was short term and didn't last very long. And I got another one and had that one for 9 months, 9+ months until a week and a half ago. Oh, well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Your way too. Daisy T. What a name. Very cute. Daisy T. Reminds me of Daisy Duke. Boy. I just don't like going home. I don't like sitting home all night and I'll watch a Roku or something, There was a time whenever I had cable, but that got a little too expensive, and after we lost our contract over there with another place in security. So hadn't had that in a few years. But my son's had it off and on, playing his game. Yeah, well, I'm not really into all that. I just can't get motivated to do something like that as far as my house goes. I'd have to, something's has really got to set me off for me to do that. And sometimes it comes and goes. It's just random things might catch my attention to do something like that or whatever. But a spark or something, or just you get fixated on. But right now it's just thinking about getting work, being employed. And I'm 52 years old, I really don't want to be unemployed. I don't want to rely on the system to help me. I'd rather work as long as I can. Yeah, well, telling me. Fair enough. Sometimes it just takes a little bit for me to get motivated on things. What in the heck? I just noticed this. Look at that limb. That limb goes right into the tree. He grew right into the tree. I just noticed that. I've passed by that thing many times. Wow. It just grows right into the tree. Huh. Interesting. Oh, look, there's Daisy. Squirrel. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I've never seen that before. Makes that into a sturdy tree. Help them grow anything like that. Wow. I don't see very much of that. This over here, some kind of foundation for some cabooses or cars or something they just haven't used in a very long time. I guess at one point they had some cars here and they took them away or something. That's before I moved here. Yep. Whew. Hello. It is, isn't it? Sure enough. Sure, there's something in that to be learned. A limb that grows into another branch of a tree and becomes one part of it, you know? It's pretty awesome. Awesome! But on my last leg here. Oh, I sure will. So wait in my truck right now. Whew. I thought about going to see a movie. Well, I thought, nah. But then again, I'm like, well, it would have been pretty cool if I did, you know, and just kind of get out. I hadn't really been to Athens since last Wednesday when I got my glasses. I don't really go to Athens outside of work for anything unless I really have to. Kind of stay close to Etowah. Person. Kind of wondering how my son's doing. He's in Louisiana with some friends. They're leaving out tomorrow to go to make a round trip on a cruise ship. Kind of worried about him. That's fathers do. What fathers think about their children. He's a big boy. He's made that appearance several times. Craven, the hunter. My son said it don't look too good. It looks kind of, I saw some of the previews, it did kind of look boring in a way, but I don't know. Might go see it tomorrow, I don't know. It just depends. Kind of get out from the house a little bit and just kind of, you know, kind of do something besides stay in this small town. Trying to find something to do around here. You know, I could go visit my mom and stuff like that, but you know, by the time I get out of there, I smell like smoke. I don't like smelling like smoke. And Could do some metal detecting, but I think it's supposed to be raining again tomorrow. I'd like to find me some good permissions and stuff. Volunteer. Like, volunteer. Well, that's a thought. But I need money. Yeah, we don't have those kind of things around here as far as charity work. If I do something like that, then it's kind of like, you know, I might kind of do something that's kind of down my alleyway of how, like I might go out and whenever I'm doing like metal detecting or whatever, I might just, if like I like, just kind of pick up trash at the same time, so somebody don't have to worry about kicking all around the place or whatever. Things look kind of nice, whatever. But I did think about getting my machete, using it for like a blade and trim out some headstones at the cemetery over there. Or I used to do some cemetery transcriptions. That I can't talk. Cemetery transcriptions, stuff like that. But usually it just kind of depends on the weather and stuff and all that, voluntary charity work is nice, but it's like some people kind of do it because they think it just it I know it does those things. Anything pleases the Lord if you do it with a whole heart and everything. Do it with the heart. It don't have to be charity work. It don't have to be volunteer work. It is, I like doing things like giving things to people and stuff like that. If I have enough of something, if I like this one time, if you could probably see it on my videos, I bought a huge amount of pair of earmuffs, and I didn't really know I was going to get all of them, but eventually I started collecting them, and I like to get out there and give people, try to get rid of them, giving to people and stuff, and just kind of get up a conversation and kind of. I did the same thing with Bibles and stuff, kind of make a conversation, and and some people find it really weird, and other people are like, oh, thank you so much. Whether it's earmuffs, whether it's Bibles, whether it used to be headphones. I used to have the lowest paying job I had throughout all security, just about. Well, one of the lowest paying jobs since I moved here was when I was working at a dairy plant, and I had a lot of money I can deal with at times. I mean, more than I can deal with. I didn't have no loans or anything like that. And what I did was I bought some things, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I don't really need it. I'll give it to somebody else. Yeah, I like paying things forward. I like to do that. I like to give people things and make them happy. I really do. And it's not about them looking at me in a good light or whatever. Or it doesn't matter about that. It's just that that's what I like doing. And some people kind of think it's weird, and other people are so woke and everything. They just think, well, you got to be rude, you got to be mean to survive in this world, and if you're not, then I don't want to have nothing to do with it, kind of thing, And that's the way certain people I ran into here lately have been acting. I get my fair share of having to be a butthole at times, when I feel like I'm being taken advantage of. I kind of get a little perturbed and show my butt. Other times I don't. I don't like to, if I can help it. Now it's raining again. Glad we missed that. I guess I got to get ready to go on home here. I need to start getting up earlier. But since I'm so accustomed to sleeping in late, I go to bed late and I sleep late. So by the time I get up, I only got several hours in the day, a few hours in the day to have, to really do anything. Yep, a healthy balance. That is so true. I'm too nice at times, and because I'm like this, Daisy. If you really want me a butthole, to be a butthole, I can be a butthole. I can be, I can be that. I can feel it and I can be it, but I choose not to be. There's a part of me that I want to keep down, and that's the because if I'm a butthole, mm, why doest thou want to see my face? There's other videos you can see me with my face. I think I might go home and watch a little bit of Doc Martin. That's what I usually watch anyway. Rain, rain, rain. I don't mind rain when it's supposed to rain, when it needs to rain, rather. But man, I would love to have went out there and did a couple things as far as metal detecting. Well, I appreciate that. You too. So where are you from, Daisy? What's your part of where's your home at? The UK. Cool. I got family members way back that came from the Gloucestershire area, Minchinhampton, Rodborough, um, uh, Chalford, Chalford Bottom, areas like that. The Holiday family. You see my last name on there. That's where they came from. Might have been spelled differently, but it's still the same family. I guess Gloucester. Yeah, it is. Gloucestershire. Am I saying that right? Gloucestershire. Gloucestershire, Gloucestershire. That's why I get a trip out of watching Doc Martin because uh, Martin Clunes or yeah, Martin Clunes or whatever his name is, the Doc Martin, the guy who plays Doc Martin, his Londonish accent as opposed to the Cornish accent, Whenever they say Louisa, it's like Louis. He goes Louisa, Gloucestershire, Gloucestershire, right? Gloucestershire, Gloucestershire, Gloucestershire. See, I'm removed 300 plus some odd years, so you know, Gloucestershire, Gloucestershire, Gloucestershire. I said Gloucestershire, didn't I? I meant Gloucestershire. Yeah. Yeah. I would love to go there. I would love to go to England, kind of revisit some roots. Well, actually, the roots that I never even saw. You know what I mean. I'd like to go and see where my ancestors came from and stuff. On my UK side at least. I don't think I want to go to France or any of those other places or Sweden or whatever, but definitely the UK. That's like most. Yeah, it is, isn't it? What do you think? It would be a wonderful trip. If I had the money and if I had the time. I got a lot of time to do that, but I just ain't got the money. Hey, Mike, what's up? I'm sitting here watching my windows fog up. Put the key in my ignition. It is. I wish I could do that, though. I really do. That would be so neat. But, there we go. It's nice to get on here sometime and be able to talk to some people and not feel so, you know. I wish I could say that, Mike. Michael, sorry. I really do wish I could say that. But not today. See if I can use my heater to defrost my window instead of using my defroster. Probably not. Yeah, Lord willing, the creek don't rise. 'Cause that's a big creek. Right, okay. Clever, clever. Why does everybody pick on my bald head? I still got hair, you know. I just ain't got a lot of it. I still get hair growing on my head, but it's just really, really thin. Somebody want to see my face. See my face? You see my face, you die. Why does everybody pick on my head? My stepsister calls me a bald-headed albino Sasquatch. No, bald-headed, hairless. How does she say it? Hairless, bald-headed, hairless albino Sasquatch. Huh. She thinks she's really funny when she says that. My sister, that is, my stepsister. I didn't really like her when I first moved here. I really didn't. She got on my nerves and everything, but she offered me help to keep my son and watch him and stuff. But whenever I lived in South Carolina, of course, home, she would come with my mom because my mom had been here since '98. And every year she come down, I was like, oh God, here's her. I don't like her too much, you know. But my niece, you know, the little squirty little thing, I loved her. She's cute as she could be. And I was like, oh my gosh, here she comes again, you know, with my mom having Christmas at my grandma's house since '98. Well, '99, 2000, whatever. And back in 2008, of course, I moved here. 10 years later, I moved over here, Tennessee. So I still didn't like her very much. But as time went on, you know, we kind of got to knowing each other. We got closer and stuff like that. She had a couple more kids, and I became their Uncle Butch, and, you know, and love those kids. They mean a lot. And so we got kind of close, and every time she sees me now, we worked at the same place together. Every time she sees me, she's like, you know, bald-headed albino Sasquatch. Hello, brother of mine, my bald-headed albino Sasquatch brother of mine. I'm like, hey, you funny. Because I'm like 6'5" or something like that. Yeah, Tennessee, like Dolly Parton. Yep. East Tennessee. Like, right where the kind of mountains are in a way, kind of butt up to North Carolina. On the other side of where they had the flooding out from Hurricane Helene. Yeah, kind of like if you go down 40 here, that's like 40, 75, something. 75, you go to Knoxville, and other ways Chattanooga. Not far from that. Boy, when I moved here, and it's like my mom was telling me where she lived, I was like, Mom, where are you at? I thought I was there. I was like, oh my gosh, it's taking so long to get there. It's just, jeez. Yeah. I miss my home state though. It was a little bit flatter. I miss it. But anyway, it is what it is. It could be worse. It could be more miserable. You know? I'm sure it rains in England quite a bit. Well, UK, of course. I guess depending on what part of England or depending on what part of UK, whether it's Scotland, Wales, what else you got? You got Scotland, you got Wales, you got England itself, and Northern Ireland, right? It rains so much. I guess so, because you're like kind of like right there above Spain and everything, and it's kind of a little higher up, I suppose, and definitely. Right. That's where the Anglo-Saxons came to. England, same thing. Anglo. I'm very proud of my Anglo-American roots from the East. I was in England. Look at there. There's me in the rearview mirror. I was in England 300 years ago. 325 years ago, actually. 324 years ago. But I was in my great, how many greats is that? Sixth or seventh great grandfather's loins. So I didn't get to participate on that. So I was in his loins, though. As the Bible said, I was in the loins. Run for cover. I wish I had an umbrella. Yeah, definitely. It does. To think that my ancestry there, up until the last time of my paternal ancestor, that is to say, my ancestor on my father's side, he was his families were clothiers. They dealt in cloth and stuff like that. And I think one of my most esteemed family members was the Lord Mayor of London. I think it was Leonard Holiday. He was the Lord Mayor of London long time ago, 15th century. Not that it really matters. Really? Huh. I suppose some of mine were too, but the most I can understand and see about them, they were clothers. They did something with cloth. They dyed cloth and stuff like that. But before that, if it goes all the way back to Scotland, they did different things. They came from Scotland down to England. What the heck? You actually say that? Oh wow, what the heck? It's not like a American thing. I didn't know that might have been a UK-ish thing too. I'm so glad we didn't get caught in that rain. Well, I think I'm gonna go home and mope. That's all I can really do at this point. I really need to. Oh, okay. Wait. The diddler. Okay. You too, Mike. Thanks for coming on. I have no idea what he's saying, so don't even bother me. There we go. I like you, Daisy. You're a very nice person. There you go. That's encouraged to come back. How about that? Encouragement to come back. To take the week. People like that don't even bother me. You too. I'll try to get back on here probably tomorrow or something to do a live. And I already read Psalm, I think. Did I do Psalm? I think I did. No problem. I did Psalm 119. And I might finish up 1 Corinthians 9 through 16. I was going to do that last night, or earlier this morning. But that turned out to be something else. And kind of got talking on other things. And I was comparing the Geneva Bible with the Authorized Version. But anyway. Well, if you're that squirrel up in the tree, Daisy, you're really wet now. You're really, really getting wet now. It's coming down pretty good. Alrighty. We'll see y'all later. Thanks again for the support. Definitely will be praying for everyone. All right. Y'all take care. God bless. Have a good one. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Daisy. You have a nice one.